Hello everyone and welcome back to Luxe and Wine. My name is Caitlin. If you're new here, welcome. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. Hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. If you like videos like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. But today I have a Fendi video for you guys. So I'm so excited to share. I actually got these back in July. What is in this bag that I got new from the Fendi boutique in Highland Park in Dallas. But I first want to show you the piece that I've been waiting for the longest. So a few months ago, probably right at the beginning of the pandemic, I made a purchase on eBay of a bag. It did not work out. And I showed you guys on Instagram. So if you don't already, if you follow me on Instagram at Luxe and Wine, you may have already seen the original bag that I ended up with. Well, let me show you. This is a different bag, obviously. So the first piece I have to show you is actually a pre-loved piece. I didn't buy it at the boutique, and this is actually my first pre-loved handbag purchase that I'm keeping. What do you guys think? This is a Fendi spy bag. I'm gonna tell you right now, it does smell a little bit because obviously it is a fabric bag and then the handles are leather. It's actually in really good condition considering this is a fabric bag, and the white leather has turned a little bit, so it's ever so slightly yellowed, but it's not really that bad compared to the first one that I started out with. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw me reveal the first one that I got of this, and it was from a company called Bagriculture, who has their own website, but they also sell on eBay and Vestiaire Collective and all of the sites. So the photos that they have, and actually that bag is still available. If you're interested in this bag, just be wary. When you photograph this bag, because it's striped, it is extremely difficult to see if it has stains on it. So what I was looking for when I was shopping for this bag was people putting in the description box that it has stains on it. And then if it didn't say that it has stains on it, I would ask people, are there any stains? And that's what I did with the first bag that I got. And then when it came to me, it was just covered in like this yellowish, brownish staining. It was just terrible. On top of that, it was way more yellowed here than it showed in the photos because the photos had clearly been brightened. And then it also had some damage to the strap. So needless to say, I called the company immediately and returned it. And actually returns through eBay are not horrible if you just contact the seller and let them know. And they did not end up charging me to return it because I explained to them, I said, you know, I think you guys really need to take a couple more pictures of this bag. And can you add this to your description? Because I could tell that it wasn't intentional. They weren't intentionally trying to hide that the bag was very, very yellowed, although it really should have been in the description. But just photographing a bag with stripes is hard, especially with this orange stitching here. But anyways, more about this bag. So I found this bag on Vestiaire Collective, and I don't remember the name of the seller, but it was a French reseller. And honestly, I don't recommend them. They said that they had quick shipping. This thing took, I think, 3 weeks before they even decided they felt like shipping it. So that was kind of annoying. I really wasn't impressed with Vestiaire Collective as far as when I then reached out to Vestiaire Collective saying, hey, I've reached out to the seller. They're saying they're not going to ship it, but their description says that it's going to ship in this amount of time. Like, what's going on with that? And they were like, oh, you'll have to talk to the seller. Well, I did. Vestiaire kind of reroutes you back to the seller versus on eBay, they do talk to the seller, but they'll also kind of be the liaison. If I was looking for something as unique and hard to find as this, I might go back to Vestiaire Collective, but I would much prefer, if I was gonna buy another pre-loved bag that was vintage like this, I'd much prefer to go through, you know, pay the premium for Fashion File or like the Real Rebag. It's a really good one. I personally just don't have good luck, I feel, with eBay. But anyways, I actually forgot to print out the certificate, but I did get this authenticated through Authenticate First. So I have the certificate for that, and it is certified authentic. But I'll show you guys a little bit more about the bag. So right now I do have some, because it does have an odor, I actually think this was previously owned by a smoker, which was pretty common with these bags because of the style. So it doesn't have a zipper closure or anything. This is how you open it. And then it's kind of open on the inside. I put these are like shoe odor eaters to try and kind of disperse the smell a little bit, which it's better than it was, but it's pretty smelly. I'm gonna have to, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with that, but if you have some smell suggestions, leave me in the comments down below. I've heard people say dryer sheets, baking soda, there's all kinds of different things. With this one being fabric, I know it should come out, but we'll see. So there's also this pocket that you can see is kind of hanging here. And so this pocket actually opens and is its own like independent pocket. And that's why I think this was so kind of a popular bag with people that smoked, because this is the perfect shape for cigarettes. And honestly, this bag should have said in the description that it was owned by a smoker, but the other reason is because there is this little piece right here. So this piece actually opens up, and then there's a kind of a secret compartment almost inside there. And so people would usually put like, that was usually like a lighter and cigarettes. I don't know what the intention was with this bag. Like, I don't know what the designed intention was for these, but that's what I've heard people say was like kind of commonly used. And considering how this one smells, I would definitely say that's probably it. But I'm still really happy with it. I'm just really sad that because the seller took their sweet time shipping it, it's now August at the time that I'm filming this video. It's the end of August, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to wear this because it's really the end of the summer, and this is a very summer bag. It was the one thing that kind of made me a little hesitant about getting this bag, was like, well, I'm going to get it at the end of the summer, then I'm not really going to be able to enjoy it. But it was so hard to find this bag in good condition because of the fabric and the white leather that I just decided I was going to go for it. And worst case scenario, if by the time next summer comes around, if I just don't want to enjoy it, I can always resell it. But so far, I really like it. I really like the style. I definitely see myself, maybe not right now, because I actually have a couple of Paulin bags on my wish list, but in the future, I definitely see myself getting another leather version of this, depending on how I like it once I carry it. I don't know if a bag organizer would work in a bag that's this loosely structured, but I don't know. I'm willing to try. So I might stick one of my less structured organizers in there to kind of try it out, just because I do see this kind of being a bottomless pit of despair for all your things. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, what do you guys think? Don't be afraid to ask questions when you're buying pre-loved. Don't overpay. You know, I definitely feel like I paid probably a good $100 more for this bag than most people have in the past, because it seems to have just got more popular. And again, the fabric's really hard to get in good condition. So when somebody has a bag in really good condition, you're gonna pay a premium for it. If I had a place that could clean this, it would be different, but I don't live in a place where bag cleaning and bag repair services are widespread. Like that, there's nobody that does that where I live. So anyways, I hope you guys think this is cute. Let me know what I should wear with this, because I kind of feel like maybe I could take it into the winter if styled correctly. Cause like, who says this has to be summer and nautical? I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Give me some outfit ideas below. Anyway, so let me show you the other things that I got from the Fendi boutique. I went to Dallas and I was there for work, and I went to the Fendi boutique and I had an amazing experience with a sales associate named Matthew. And he was just phenomenal. I knew what I wanted, but they didn't have a couple of the things that I wanted then. And so let me show you guys what it is. I hadn't opened it yet. Anyways, I had such a great experience at Fendi. Okay, we're a little OTT with the packaging. Proof of purchase, still sealed. I'll start with what I went in to get, and then I'll show you the second thing I ended up with. So the first thing is in this little box here, which this is so cute. LV needs these boxes. Anyways, you guess what it is by the box? This is the cutest box. Look at that, how cute. So this is a Fendi bandeau. They call theirs Wrappies, so W-R-A-P-P-Y. So I wanted this, although I do have a couple of Louis Vuitton bandeaus that have the leopard vibe. I do have a couple that have leopard. Ooh, this label is big and obnoxious. Okay, I'm gonna have to take that off. I love how cute this is. This one's really different from my other Louis Vuitton bandeaus that have leopard in them. The color tones in this are a little bit more of a neutral leopard. I have one from Louis Vuitton that's kind of a brown tone leopard, and then I have one that's an orange tone leopard. So this is a really neutral one. The leopard obsession for me was awoken last fall, and then it just kept on. Like, I actually have continued wearing the pattern even in the summertime, which you guys will have seen if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, at Lux and Wine. I think this is so cute. So it's also kind of like the way LV does it. The way LV usually does it is it's like one side's one pattern and one side's the other, but this one is a half and half. Both sides are the same. Both sides are leopard. And then this half, both sides are Fendi. So I think that'll be really cute. In fact, the bag that I was carrying when I bought this was actually this one. So I'm actually gonna grab this and show you guys. Okay, so anyways, so there's a quick wrap. So that's kind of how I think I'm gonna wear it. I don't know whether or not I might do a tail or not. I think it looks so cute with the leopard and then the F. And then I think that honestly, I really liked the way it looked with this bag because I just happened to be carrying this bag that day. So I think it looked really cute with the leopard and then the F for Fendi, even though it's a mulberry bag. I don't really care. There's no rules. Mix brands, do what you want to do. So I also think this will look really cute on my Louis Vuitton bags. I think it'll look super cute on my bum bag. So I'm really excited about it. And it's a little bit more narrow than the standard Louis Vuitton bandeau. It's more like the width of a BB bandeau. It's not quite as thick as a Louis Vuitton bandeau either. The material's a little bit more thin, probably because it's kind of that single layer of silk. Versus when Louis Vuitton has the double-sided bandeaus, they have two different patterns, and so it ends up being double the thickness. So keep that in mind with these, that these bandeaus are just a little bit thinner, or the wrappies. Anyways, I'm gonna put this girl back up here while I show you the next item. This next thing I got looks super big and fancy. I love the Fendi packaging is so nice. These boxes are super nice. You guys are not gonna guess what this is. Oh, and it's wrapped so beautifully. That Matthew spoiling me. That's a lot for what this is. It's so excessive. I love it. He's so great. And there you go. I got a Fendi stole. I don't know if it's going to come off on camera, but this is a Fendi stole with the F's for Fendi. Oh yeah, you can just kind of see that. But it actually is a gold undertone. So Louis Vuitton has the monogram shawl in, I think it's like gray with a gold threading through it. This is like that, only it's the pink and the gold. So it's kind of like their metallic shawls, but this thing is huge. This is way larger than the standard Louis Vuitton shawl, and this was several $100s less. So it's gonna be super wrinkled, but this thing is like blanket size. I don't even know what the dimensions are. Let me see if it says what the dimensions are on it. It says 140 centimeters, so this thing is huge, but it's gonna be great. I love a good blanket scarf, okay? So this I think is gonna go well with, I have like a blush coat, and actually you guys have seen the black version on Instagram, but I really thought this was so pretty. And basically, like I said, it's kind of big enough to be a blanket. So I think this is gonna be, oh my gosh, first of all, I can't even get it together here. So this thing is massive. Oh my gosh. So even though this is a thin scarf, this one is like a wool blend. Like I said, it actually feels it's a little bit lighter weight than a Louis Vuitton scarf. Like I said, it's more like the texture of the metallic scarves from Louis Vuitton that are that lighter weight material, which I like because for where I live, that's a lot more appropriate because it's really warmer. In fact, it's so warm here, I didn't even wear my winter coats last year. So I felt like this would be a great option. It gives me something that can give me a little bit more coverage. It's not as hot as like wool. So this is 18% wool. It's silk. It's 46% silk, 26% viscose, 18% wool, and 10% polyamide. So anyways, like I said, it's really light because it's not like a lot of wool. And it was, to me, personally, such a good deal considering how massive it was. In fact, when Matthew first brought it to me, I was like, no way, that can't be the one that was on my wish list. And he was like, no, yeah, it is. And I said, that's like under $500. And he was like, yeah, I don't know if you can still get these. And honestly, you can probably find these on the pre-loved market, but kind of like the Louis Vuitton scarves, you're probably gonna find them picked a lot. But you know, that's just kind of part of it. I looked this one over really good. In fact, I think it came out of the back in packaging. It was not even like out. So it does not have any, because it's even hard to buy a shawl from the Louis Vuitton boutique without a pick on it. I would still like a Louis Vuitton one eventually, but I think in the meantime, this is a really great option. I wish there had been a different color option because I now have two scarves in the blush family because my Burberry scarf is also kind of a blush, but the Burberry scarf goes with my trench coat. This is different, although I also have a blush trench coat, so we'll see, but I'm really excited about this. So anyways, so these were my two little new bits from Fendi, my very first purchase from Fendi from the boutique. So it was really, exciting and a really good experience. Even though, you know, we were wearing masks and doing the distancing, it was really cool because the way that they were doing it in Dallas at that time was that only one person could be in the boutique at the time. So I booked weeks before I went, and then I got to be by myself in the boutique during that time. I got my own fitting room and everything was brought in, and we like went through everything, and I picked out some things for later. So, because there's definitely like a peekaboo on my list. You know, I definitely would like to have a peekaboo. I'd like one of their straps. There were definitely some other things I was interested in, but at the time I was really only budgeted for this and, you know, my little extra splurge here, because whether it looks like it or not, you know, I budget for all of this. I think about it. I take some time. I save the money. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to style that for you guys. I know some people have been wanting to do some more like large scarf styles. So maybe when I do my next bandeau video, you know, we'll see if you guys are interested in that. Maybe in the like mid to late fall. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments down below. I have some cool scarf styling. And then of course I wanted to do some more with the Louis Vuitton brooch that I showed you guys that I found on eBay. I'd love to be able to do something, maybe incorporating my Louis Vuitton brooch with this. So I kind of have some ideas on what I want to do, but if you guys are interested in a video like that, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Of course, I will be doing a part 2 to my bandeau styling. I kind of want to have a few more styles kind of in the bank so that it's a substantial video like the last one was. If you see any styles or you'd like to know how to do any styles, you know, again, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.